I'm a hero, I'm for hire, I'm a seller, I'm a buyer. Conversations with me in the lounge as we scream. You know me, my Morgan, subject board, follow him. I'm the comic man. I'm the comic man.
Hello, true believers. Welcome back to Bad Cinema. This is we got some couple of announcements before we get into the announcement. I want to wish our good friend Jean Malo a very happy birthday. Sorry, John, I was on a phone call. I was going to show up. I apologize, but I'm working on a birthday present for you. I'll send it to Glenn when I talk to him, and hopefully you like it. But I love you, buddy, and we love having you in the community. And happy birthday! Also, there's an announcement. This is the last episode of Bad Cinema, and Wednesday will be the last episode of Good Cinema. We're going to change things around a little bit. So now it's going to be Bad or Good Cinema ? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a movie that could go either way, and we'll let the audience and the panel vote. It'll be two separate votes on if it's good or bad, in your opinion. So we get a little more interaction from the audience. Everybody can watch along. We have one show. And also the Comic Lounge is over. There's no more Comic Lounge. I'm gonna fold the Comic Lounge into the Sunday Super Show Extravaganza at 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. And maybe it'll be an hour and a half, 2 hour show from now on. So now from now on, although he's off screen right now. But from now on, Friday Night Frights is Tony's show, 100%. We may go ahead and review Maximum Overdrive this week, but from now on out, it's I give the keys to the Friday Night Frights franchise and kingdom to Comiverse, my friend Tony.
Thank you, man. Now there may be a brief hiatus because I haven't really talked about it a lot. I'm going to talk more about it during my live show. That I may be doing less live stuff during the end of February for personal reasons.
That's fine. Well, just if you got anything you want to announce on here, you can announce it on here.
Nothing yet.
But yeah, we were trying to let Will have the Comic Lounge, but he said he don't want it. So apparently the Comic Lounge will be over from now on. Unless I can think of another time to do it. Maybe I could do a morning show. I don't know. So that's still to be decided. I kind of like doing stuff during the day sometimes, to be honest. Maybe we could do some kind of other format and have a morning show or something. I don't know yet. But as far as Good and Bad Cinema, there's going to be two shows. And it will be on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern from now on. It'll take this spot. So, yeah. And it'll be less thumbnails I have to make. But that's the only announcement I got. And I don't know. I had something else I want to share. This is what it feels like in Kentucky right now this week. So I thought I'd play this video so you guys know what it's kind of like being in Kentucky right now with freezing temperatures and freezing rain and snow.
Hey, this place sucks. We should go somewhere else. Every other place sucks too. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, tonight we are reviewing Hercules from 1983, starring Lou Ferrigno, the former bodybuilder who was also obviously he played the Incredible Hulk on the Incredible Hulk TV show with Bill Bixby. And we got some pretty cool pictures here. Look how jacked this guy was, Tony. I mean, look at this. Like, what are the kids saying today? He's swole. He's pretty swelled up. Of course, it's got Sybil Danning in it too. I don't know. I think it must have been a miracle from God that her boobs did not pop out of this outfit. Although, if you know anything about Sybil Danning, she was not ever shy about going topless. We got see. I mean, this is like when he's like a few years off of being in the Mr. Universe, Mr. Olympia. There she is again. See, I don't know. It's like a miracle. But because I know it was a miracle, Tony, because I know what I was thinking in my head, and if I had mental powers, I know what would have happened. So, and they got these. There's a lot of lovely ladies. And I think he had a good time doing this movie. As you see, I kind of paid a lot of attention to the ladies, but look at this dude. He's literally built like a Greek god. Yeah. And some of the costumes in this movie are wild. Like this one, it looks like she took the curtains down off the window. And I don't know what she's got on her head, like a Christmas ornament. But so anyway, let's see here. I got to find the Wikipedia page. I forgot to do it. And we got to look up the trailer. All right, everybody. I hope everybody. I don't know if everybody watched it or not, but it's okay if you didn't. If you've seen it before, it's okay if we haven't watched it anytime recently.
I watched it today.
All right, so let's get into the trailer.
From the depths of space comes the strongest man on Earth in the super adventure odyssey. Hercules.
Hercules. I like this guy's voice, the announcer.
The incredible Lou Ferrigno is Hercules. In a battle with unearthly creatures, Hercules, the superhuman hero, with the strength of an army. Hercules facing love and the bewitching forces of evil.
His hand's on fire.
Hercules, the all-new adventure. Hercules, a mythic flight of the imagination.
He got a little practice doing that kind of thing right there on the Incredible Hulk show.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you remember what they said in James Silent Bob Strike Back? George Lucas is going to sue somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Hercules, the legend comes alive. The incredible Lou Ferrigno is Hercules. Go loud.
The incredible Lou Ferrigno.
Well, you see how they put that in there? So they're trying to bank on his name right there. The incredible Lou Ferrigno. I don't know if the guy was saying his name. I always call him Lou Ferrigno. Did I have it wrong, you think? I don't know.
I always call him Lou Ferrigno.
Okay. Well, you know what? I really enjoyed watching this movie today, Tony. I'm not going to lie. It's not like the greatest movie in the world, obviously. That's why it's on bad cinema. But here we're going to share the Wikipedia page. Let's see here. Here we go. Hercules is a 1983 fantasy film written and directed by Luigi Cozzi and starring bodybuilder-turned-actor Lou Ferrigno, Brad Harris, the very lovely Sybil Danning, William Berger, and is loosely based on Greek mythology, plus elements of Cozzi's earlier science fiction opus Starcrash. If you may remember, we reviewed on this very channel.
Yep.
It received mostly negative reviews, but was a modest financial success. Ferrigno reprised his role in the 1985 sequel, The Adventures of Hercules. The film is a retelling of the story of Hercules battling the wizard King Minos, who uses science. I say that loosely. in an attempt to take over the world.
Yeah.
Hercules must stop him and rescue his beloved princess Cassiopeia. It's played by, and oddly enough, though, Lou Ferrigno's voice is not in this movie. At the time, he kind of still had he's kind of overcame it, Tony, but he had a bit of a speech impediment because he's partially deaf.
Yeah.
And so they had this guy named Mark Smith do the voiceover. Also, Sir Arandi, Dondi, I can't say her name. Sybil Danning, but her English voice was Pat Stark because I don't think her English is that great. Gius is played by Brad Harris, Cassiopeia, Ingrid Anderson. They all had voiceovers because most of these actors and actresses were European and did not speak English at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going to go through all this stuff, but it's got all these different voice actors you can see. So some of them are unknown, like they don't know who it was that voiced them. So the budget was about $3.5 million. It made about $11 million at the box office. It was produced by where's that? Yoram Globus and Mannheim Golan. They are the two Israeli guys that formed Canon Pictures. And if you've seen a Globus Olan, what's his name again? I gotta look it back up. If you see a Golan Globus production, that is a Canon picture, and they produce such films as Missing in Action, Invasion USA, The Delta Force, American Ninja, Enter the Ninja 3, The Domination, Revenge of the Ninja, Enter the Ninja, all the Ninja movies. So anyway, we're going to get into the development of this film. The revival of Hercules was motivated by the hype surrounding 1982's Conan the Barbarian.
Yep.
Mannheim Golan also told Luigi Cozzi that he was a fan of the old Italian peplum and wanted to make one as soon as he opened an Italian branch of his Canon Films outfit. Several competing Hercules efforts were planned at the time, such as Enzo Castellani's NO 2000, Iroque a New York, or Sergio Carbucci's Hercules 1984 / Hercules 2000, neither of which eventuated. According to a Knight Rider columnist, demand for the character prompted consideration of a re-release of the Steve Reeves films from mid-1982.
Yep.
The film was revealed to the press in March 1982, with photography slated for May of 1982. It was then to be directed by Bruno Mattei and produced by his frequent partner, Israeli Alexander Hochin. The project was later split into two separate films, Hercules and Hercules and the Seven Gladiators. They were to be shot back to back. According to co-star Sybil Danning, the second feature was squeezed in when difficulties with special effects slowed down pre-production for several weeks. Finally, the additional film was repackaged as a standalone product simply called The Seven Magnificent Gladiators, in which Lou Ferrigno played a different character named Pan. Gladiators was shot first, but Mattei had misfortunes during its making. The two conflicting versions exist. Mattei claims that Cozzi conspired to have him removed by denigrating the planned script for Hercules and tempting Cannon with more effects-driven vision. According to Cozzi, Cannon was simply displeased with the dailies of the Seven Magnificent Gladiators and so fired Mattei. They then signed him to direct some reshoots for Gladiators for the entirety of Hercules, because he was already under contract with him for tentative sequel to Starcrash. Upon the film's announcement, Riccardo Gioni was briefly listed as a screenwriter, but was soon replaced by Mattei, regular Claudio Fragasso. Under Mattei and Fragasso, it was intended as a much more straightforward reimagining of the 1958 Hercules. When Cozzi was brought in, he was given just 2 weeks to complete the screenplay, so as to minimize delays and extra payments to Ferrigno. who was already in Rome working on 7 magnificent gladiators. Cozzi's eventual version mixes peplum and science fiction with influences ranging from the Colossus of Rhodes and Atlantis, the Lost Continent, to Superman and Star Wars. Yeah, there's definitely a little Star Wars feel in it because look at that lightsaber fight they basically get into. Hercules, hey, Cyclotronic, how you doing, Aaron? Hey, Ron. All right, let's casting. The titular part was presented to Ferrigno shortly after the end of the Incredible Hulk's TV run. In his 1982 interview with Muscle and Fitness, he explained that he idolized Hercules and fellow bodybuilder-turned-actor Steve Reeves. He explained that he also signed the contract for Hercules 5 days after it was offered to him. Even though he had previously rejected several different projects, he was also pleased to find a role that combined his musculature with a broader acting range than he was allowed as Bruce Banner's alter ego. Including Danning and Brad Harris returned from the 7 Magnificent Gladiators. Danning had gotten along poorly with Ferrigno during the making of that film. She returned, but was asked to relinquish the part of Circe, his love interest, and take that of the evil princess Ariadne, which was later scaled back. As a result, Danning made unflattering comments about Ferrigno and his wife Carla Green's supposed insecurities during the film promotion, which annoyed Canon boss Menheim Golan. Press materials claim that Harris, a former Hercules, played the role in 1962's The Fury of Hercules, had come out of retirement for the chance to appear with Ferrigno, although there is no evidence that this was true. As he had been regularly employed in the years prior, Rosanna Podesta was another actress associated from the glory days of the Sword and Sandal films, having previously starred in 1956's Helen of Troy. Gianni Garco, a veteran of many Italian genres, had also done many peplums. At an early stage, Swedish beauty queen Mary Stavin was attached to the film. Before he left for Italy, Ferrigno trained under bodybuilder promoter Joe Weider. He also received weapons training from famed Italian swords master and actor Enzo Musumeci Greco. Ferrigno maintained a strict schedule during the shoot, waking up at 5 a.m. 5 days a week. He worked out at the American Health Club of Rome, where his presence always drew a crowd of fitness enthusiasts. He started growing his beard right after accepting the role and did so for 8 weeks. Ferrigno said that he weighed 280 or 130 kilograms with 3% body fat during Hercules, which was in line with his Hulk shape. He deemed it the best condition of his entire life at the time of filming, which he reiterated after his retirement. He dedicated a chapter of his 1996 Guide to Personal Power, Bodybuilding, and Fitness to his conditioning for this film. All right, let's see if we can find anything else about it. Amino Morricone was initially announced as the film's composer. Oh, he was the guy that did the music for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, Morricone is amazing.
But when Cozzi showed him some dailies and asked him to emulate the style of Bernard Herrmann's score for the Ray Harryhausen movies, Morricone asked to be removed from the project. Cozzi personally chose Pino Donaggio to replace him. Ferrigno was not aware that his voice was going to be dubbed over until he attended the film's premiere. According to Mario D'Angelo, she was the only local actor to voice their character in the Italian version.
That's interesting.
Joe Weider's Muscle and Fitness made a strong push for Hercules, making it the cover story for its September 82 and March of 83 issues. The article was later reprinted and almost intact by Canon for a press book for the film. On July 8, 1983, a special showing of the film was held in L.A. Ferrigno wore a cape in a Roman chariot, pulled behind 2 white horses down Hollywood Sunset Boulevard. Although special permission had been obtained for the stunt, an unaware policeman pulled Ferrigno over for his vehicle's failure to display a registration plate.
Wow.
The movie was
registered.
The movie was entered into an inaugural Brussels International Fantastic Fantastic Film Festival held between November 4th and November 12th, 1983, where the response was very unflattering. In Italy, the film was broadcast on television before it ever appeared on home video. On December 27, 1984. It arrived on VHS in February of 1984. Here we go to the part. Critical reception. Hercules received largely negative reviews from critics, with many finding that it failed to live up to both contemporary and older inspirations. Michelle and Anselmi of Italian Daily derided a revival that borders on the ridiculous and pinned his review in the form of a letter to Hercules urging him to retire from film. Kansas City Star critic Robert C. Trussell called it even less satisfying than a low-budget Italian-made mythological epics of 2 decades ago. Marilyn Urchio of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette called it even worse than the Steve Reeves version from the 1950s. Variety magazine said that somehow this isn't the Hercules children of the 50s and 60s knew and loved. The film's look was a frequent point of criticism. Some critics were reminded of the practical effects of Clash of the Titans, but the comparisons were very unfavorable. The Pittsburgh Press's Ed Blank calling it a chintzy rerun of that film. Lawrence Van Gelder of the New York Times called out the sometimes less than special effects. Andrew Adler of the Louisville Courier-Journal, that's in my state, deemed that they would have looked silly in a Buck Rogers serial from the 1930s. Oh, wow. So it really got just... And it got destroyed. It has a 25% rating. Let's see, who else is the tele? Is there anybody like names we know that would reviewed it?
Nope.
Leonard Maltin called the movie silly and special effects laden, but mentioned that Ferrigno is undeniably well cast. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I mean, they probably what was their budget here? Let's look back up here. $2 to $3 million. I mean, even for back then standards, that's not that big.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I think I've read that a little too longer than I should have, but there you go. Hey, Mark. Hey, Rich. We got Aaron on his other account. Hercules. All right. So, when they're talking about the special effects, though, I think we have to mention this part. The man fights a bear, and it's pretty obvious the bear is a man in a bear costume. With stock footage of an actual grizzly bear from another movie.
You mean that's not a real bear?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was Cocaine Bear.
I always say it could be Cocaine Bear. Who knows? They could have filmed it in Knoxville. But after he kills the bear and it kills his father, he gets pissed off and tosses it into space. All right, hold on. I know I had one where he tossed it into space. Where the hell's it at? Here it is.
What they didn't tell you is 2 minutes later, a UFO flew by and was like, "What the hell is that shit?"
I think that bear beating was unbearable.
Unbearable.
Hey! No, Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and those guys flew by and they're like, "That's not no moon. That's a bear."
And it was kind of like inferring that when he threw it into space, it turned into a constellation.
The Big Dipper.
No, there's a bear constellation.
Yeah, the Big Dipper.
Unbearable bear beating. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Do you think he got mad because the bear shit in the woods?
Yeah,
Maybe.
wanna watch it
maybe
again.
that's his property.
There's another part of the movie. Like in one segment, he's struggling to plow this field with these heavy stones, Tony. But like, wouldn't he be able to plow through that quick? Because he threw a bear into space.
Yeah, what?
It's like how the bear just flips end over the top of the screen.
So now the story goes, it's Goldilocks and the 2 bears, not the 3 bears. Papa Bear got flown into space.
Oh God, yeah, I know. But here he fights this other thing too. Here, check this out.
What the heck is that? What is that? Like a spaceship?
I don't know. It's like this thing. The gods are trying to conspire against him, like to stop him from doing whatever he's got to do. But he does this one thing where, like, all right, he beats these guys to death, basically, tosses a log into space, and they're like, okay, you won the challenge. Like it's like a gladiator game, and he's got to go. Well, let's see if he can clean the stables. They're like, the stables haven't been cleaned in years, so he floods the stables or something with his power and cleans them out spick and span, right? I don't know what it was. It's like a evil robot or something. This wizard says, I'm going to beat him with science, but you know, it's supposed to be some kind of robot or something. I don't know, but it's like almost like the 7 challenges of Hercules they're trying to emulate. Like at one point, he even like gets a chariot, ties a big rock to it, gets a run, throws the rock, and it propels them through space. And
what? Do you have that clip?
Yeah. No, I don't have that one, unfortunately, but we might be able to find it. I don't know. Let's see.
It was in the trailer when it
yeah,
he threw the rock
in the trailer earlier.
Is that how I'm gonna try? I guess
he hurled that rock like it was Mjolnir.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, here we go. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see this scene?
Sure.
All right, let's watch it.
Yeah, that totally works like that.
Yeah, don't worry about the vacuum of space or anything, right? It's all good.
Hey Matt, is that how you're getting to Heroes Camp?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Yeah. We're gonna get what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Big Jeff to like tie the rock and just spin it around and throw it and aim it towards Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're just gonna fly to Heroes Con. Right, Jeff? Oh, he's not here. It'll be great. Or we could just get Rogue to fly us or something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. It's a fun movie, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. I didn't get many clips, but I got another one where they make him big. Like, was it Cersei? I think it's Cersei.
Oh, goddess who created the chant that all honor, you...
She could make me big anytime. All right.
Yeah, she... I forget, is Cersei evil?
You think she is, but I don't think she was.
She helps him. She's like in love with him.
Yeah.
Because there's a point where they're like, the gods are like, we're going to make her choose between him and her powers, and she chooses him. Also, he does another part here where he swims for like, what was it, like a week or something, or 2 weeks in the water?
Yeah. Something
It's
like that.
wild. Let's see if we can find that one. I got some more clips here we can show.
Just wait.
Wasn't like when he was big and he separated those two rocks. It was supposed to have been him separating Europe from Africa or something.
Yeah. From the continents. He created the continents: Europe, United States, Africa.
Yeah.
Hercules versus chariots. Oh, this part's badass right here. All right, well, we'll share this one a little bit. We might not get in trouble for it. All right.
Okay, I'm going. What are we watching?
He's fighting these chariots. These guys with chariots.
Oh yeah.
This is pretty cool, actually. I like this part.
Yeah, it too.
You can tell he's on roids.
Not necessarily.
No, I mean, not. I think he's just swole. I'm sure he used some at some point. Arnold did too. But look at that, though. He is like just ripped, son. All right, let's kind of go forward a little bit. I don't want to like show the whole thing.
Okay, they should Photoshop my face on there and put me with the lid.
I'm not do that, Bill. Yeah.
Super
Look at
jump.
that. He just jumps over him. That's pretty badass. He jumps over him. She's impressed. You can tell.
Yep.
All right. Now they're going to come back. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this.
You know what that chariot reminds me of with the blade on the side? Reminds me of the scene in Ben-Hur.
Yeah, or a gladiator did it too, but Ben-Hur did it first. Yeah. What do you think of that? That guy's a badass, huh?
I'd take Conan over him, so.
He is ripped. Hey, Lady Raven.
Hey, Raven.
All right, now look how easily he just gets rid of these chariots. Again, why is he struggling to pull two chariots when he just threw a bear into space?
Right? Dude, he should have thrown those to space. And then the bear could go on the chariots and come back and kick his ass. Am I right, Tony, or am I right?
Yeah,
You're
I
right,
guess.
Coming up, though, Crowley. I don't know if everybody missed the announcement, but we're going to do Good and Bad Cinema is going to be one show from now on, starting next week.
Do we know the movie yet?
Who's tired? Oh, is Will tired? Oh, or you mean Hercules
Am
tired?
I tired?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Like, I'll tell you another highlight of the movie to me, though, is Sybil Danning. And I'll show you what I mean in case. I tell you what, I think I only think it was holding her outfit together from her popping out of it, Will, was hopes and dreams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at this. This is another close up.
Yep, absolutely. The other one's not too bad either.
No, but they're in danger of popping out for sure.
Yep.
Hey, check out this chick's outfit. She looked like she took the curtains down.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong, Will.
I know. I hope the bear
But,
comes back
I
and
don't know.
kicks him.
So we're going to ask around about it. He was tired of throwing that bear into outer space.
No, he wasn't.
Kelly says Sally sell seashell bikinis. All right,
Yes.
Tony, what are your initial thoughts on this film?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I'd watched this movie since I was a kid. To be honest with you, I don't ever remember watching it when I was a kid. I think I did. When I first started watching it, I immediately wanted to tear it down. But I mean, yeah, it's silly, and yeah, it's a little campy, and yeah, the effects are a little cheesy. But like you said, at the heart of it, it's just a fun little movie. It ain't supposed to take itself seriously. I don't think it is. It's a canon film. I mean, we all know, there are some good canon films, and I mean, I've practically think that ninja films are great, but it could have been better. But at the same time, given the year it came out, yeah, you could obviously tell I was like, because when I got done watching this, I went, hey, I want to go watch Clash of the Titans again. So I mean, but yeah, it's a great film, and for the for the money it made and everything, I guess it did all right. And yeah, they did actually pick a great Hercules at the time. I mean, Lou Ferrigno was freaking awesome. I mean, so yeah, they couldn't have did that bad. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool.
I think it's yeah. I mean, I was wanting to like go, oh, this is crap. And the special effects. I mean, by today's standards, yeah. But like, I remember watching this movie with my mom and dad. But the story's not good. Obviously, all the voices are overdubbed for the most part. They didn't even let Lou Ferrigno use his voice. They probably felt like maybe because of his speech impediment, it wouldn't sound good for Hercules, I guess. But they did the same thing to Arnold when he was like Hercules in New York. Remember, he didn't do any of the voices in that
because he didn't know English.
Actually, Gino De Laurentiis did that to Sam Jones in Flash Gordon. That's not his voice at all. So it's like
really,
yeah, and of course, also famously, me and you, Tony, as Kiss fans, we know that in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, Peter Crisp's voice is nowhere in that movie.
No.
But
why didn't they use Peter Crisp's voice? That's weird.
Dude, we could do a segment on. We could do a show on that.
We could do a whole show on that. Maybe that'll be on a Good Bad Cinema coming up. If we can find a copy of it. It's kind of hard to find a cheap copy of it.
Yeah.
But maybe we can find a downloadable version or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many Hercules movies. It's like,
yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, Callie, the thing is, all I can say about this film is an attempt was made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yo, Chaco.
Chaco.
Hey, Chaco, you remember Hercules from 1983? That's what we're reviewing. I thought it was kind of a fun movie, to be honest with you. It's not like it's never was going to win an Oscar or anything. But I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people that would have liked to look like Lou Ferrigno.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What was he like? You don't remember? Okay. It's just, man, I don't know if he had that much mobility, but what was he like, 6'5"?
I don't remember.
Yeah, like that. That's crazy. Cal, you are circa 83. I'm circa 76. So I don't know. I feel like I've aged like a fine wine. You know what I mean? That's right. That's right. PSG. The attempt was made. Yep. Although since Chaco just showed up, I will let Chaco see this and see what he thinks of it. This is Chaco. This is Lou Ferrigno tossing a grizzly bear into space. I can't get enough of that. I can't get enough of that clip. Sorry.
I think awesome. You need to play it one more time just in case.
Well, you're right, man.
I'm going to play this because I think the bear learned a valuable lesson, Tony.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, man. Lou is 6'5".
And you know what else, Matt? I bet Lou Ferrigno was on his butt laughing after that.
Well, you know what? He made him a good little. He made a good little lick at it. You know what I mean? And
That
although
was
it's
supposed
interesting
to
that
be
him and
setting up
Arnold,
another clip, Matt.
yeah, him and Arnold kind of got into the film industry at the same time, but I I think Arnold was just more charismatic and just like didn't let anybody bullshit him around. He just like wouldn't take no for an answer. And I just
So,
think
Matt,
that maybe it's just kind of interesting because they were both Mr. Olympias, right?
Yeah.
So, Matt, do you
Let me.
think Lou Ferrigno was sitting down laughing after he threw the bear into space? I think he was.
Probably.
Was it Ferrigno also in Pumping Iron with
Yes,
Schwarzenegger?
him and Arnold Schwarzenegger were big rivals at the time. Like they didn't like each other, but they became
I
friends.
thought. Okay.
Weren't Stallone and Arnold rivals too?
Yeah, kind of. Well, that
Kinda.
he tricked Sylvester Stallone into doing "Stop or My Mom Will Shoot."
Mm-hmm.
He
Really?
admits
I
it in
didn't
his
know.
documentary. Like he said, I act like I was going to do it, so he would do it.
Did you ever see? Did you guys ever notice in Expendables, Arnold basically mentions what's it called? Rainbow, where he's in the church with him and Bruce Willis. Stallone, he's like, "Oh, you can assign that to him. He likes playing in the jungle."
No, yeah. Hey, Jeff, since you didn't, I missed it. Here you go. Here's Lou Ferrigno beating on a bear. He tosses into space.
Bears
Interesting about that. I have wanted to do that to a couple of people in my life. Just pick them up,
Hey, Matt,
throw
you
them into
know who
space.
I think that bear is? I think that's Smokey the Bear, and I think Lou Ferrigno was like, "I'm tired of your shit."
I'm tired of you telling us to prevent forest fires, you bastard. Throwing them into space. Prevent it.
Hey, Jeff, I told him it's not Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's Goldilocks and the Two Bears. Papa Bear's ass went into
Do you
space.
think the producers after the show were talking like this, like after we filmed it?
What's it say?
Well, it says, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
They saw that scene and they're like, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dude, rumor has it that bear's still flying in orbit today.
Yeah. You don't look very good though.
No, he's like going around like this.
Yeah,
Frozen.
and soon enough it will crash in his.
He looks like
I heard it's supposed to land at Tony's
looks
house.
like Star-Lord on Avengers.
I heard it's supposed to land at Tony's house. Amen.
Hey.
Yeah, I think the bear clip is a keeper.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I like Jeff. Did you watch the movie today? Have you
No,
seen
but
it?
I've seen it.
Okay. What are your like just first glance initial thoughts about this movie?
So I always go from the frame of back when I watched it. And back when I watched it, Lou Ferrigno was the Hulk, and he was, he's just right up there with Arnie. He's a physical anomaly,
Up.
And yeah, he had the funny accent, but it was fun to watch as a kid. Him being Hercules, he should be Hercules. Look at him, Jesus.
Dude, show him the woman, Matt.
Drawing for Mom, she drew snake eyes.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Who's that for? You?
It's for I'm gonna send it to Roscoe right now.
Oh shit,
Matt.
I forgot about that.
Jeff, you didn't do one.
No,
Jeff, do one real fast.
This should. Oh yeah, Callie says this should be one of the closing clips. Like, LOL. Well, the bear's in orbit, so y'all know what that means.
Yeah. After that movie, they made a movie called Bears in Space.
Bears in space.
And their goal in the movie is to go back to Earth to kick Lou Ferrigno's ass. But do they ever?
I missed the first part. I missed the first part when you do the when you kind of go over the Wikipedia. Did it make any money?
It didn't go.
It made a little bit of money.
Oh, okay.
Didn't go over well at all.
I thought it made money.
Made some.
That bear landed on another planet, and it became known as the gummy bears.
Moon
Yeah.
Bear.
God. Oh God. Oh God, no. That's how Care Bears originated, kids.
It landed on the moon, and then the
Yeah, he
Chinese
was the
landed there,
first
and
one to move to the moon, not Neil
he ate one of the
Armstrong.
Chinese
frickin'
astronauts.
bear.
It was a Chinese astronaut. Anyway,
Oh damn.
No, I liked it. It was a fun movie.
It's just like fun. I'll tell you what my favorite part is.
Show the women.
Yeah, my favorite part is Sybil Danning is in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we find her again here. And Jeff, the only thing I think that was holding that top, keeping that top from her popping out of it, was hopes and dreams.
Is she still alive?
Some
Yeah, she's
two-sided tape.
Yeah, they had some gappers tape in there for sure.
well, I know my prayers weren't working because
Yeah, because I was praying that the opposite. We got this girl was in it too. We got a lot of girls in this movie. There's another two ladies.
I like Cassiopeia.
Yeah, Cassiopeia was a lovely, and there's Cersei with
Look at her legs.
Also, one of the greatest parts we showed it earlier. I'm not going to show it again, but he ties a rope. We're going to get you to do this, Jeff. When we go to Heroes Con, we're just going to tie a rope to the Jeep with a rock, and you're going to
Show it. Show the clip again. Come on, Matt.
I can't. It'll probably get us in trouble.
I don't care.
You don't, but
Of
he
course you
does.
We'll put it backstage for Jeff.
So that's why that's why you need
I've
a
seen
live
the
show,
movie.
so that way you'll care.
Yeah, exactly. So my opinion is, let's not take this movie too seriously. Okay, this is just
It's
pretty
a fun,
movie.
corny movie.
Yeah.
It's a good popcorn flick.
Yeah.
It's, you know what, and I'm snowed in today. I got ice everywhere, so it was fun. It was fun just watching.
In the summertime, you're a kid and you're sitting on the couch in the afternoon and you're bored and you're flipping through TV and boom, Hercules is on. Do you watch it? Yeah. Of course you do.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you watch it, right?
Yeah.
So
back
we're going
in
to go
80s.
ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and rate this movie. I think. Hold on. So we're going to do it a different way. Okay. Since this is the last episode of Bad Cinema. And we've had a hell of a run, guys.
Did you hear that, Matt or Jeff, at the beginning? We're ending Bad Cinema.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'll find out in a minute. We'll tell you.
Well, no, it's going to be good and bad cinema together. We'll do it. Will.
Yeah.
So Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern, starting next week. We're still going to do good cinema Wednesday. What we're going to do, it's going to be called Good or Bad Cinema from now on. And we're just going to pick a movie once a week. And we're going to decide. We're going to let the chat decide, and we'll decide too. There are two different votes. They can vote on it, but we're going to decide on the panel if the movie just watched is good or bad. And actually, right now, guys, you can vote in the chat. Is this movie good or is it really bad?
You should do one of those polls.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Hold on.
Raven, that's awesome. The bear floated back and became Fozzie. Waka waka. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Waka waka waka. Waka waka waka. All right, let's see if we can find my stream here. I gotta put it. I gotta open it in YouTube. All right, there we go. Hopefully the sound doesn't come on. All right.
Did you draw a
Let's
picture
see
for
here. Come on.
Roscoe's, Matt?
Yeah, I drew a couple, but mine are not as great as my mom's. Of course,
Mine's not good either.
If your enlargement lasts longer than 4 hours, please consult a physician.
Oh God.
All right, guys, say something.
Okay, something.
I'm trying to.
Hercules.
Hercules.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
Watching people like Arnold now play Hercules. When Kevin Sorbo started playing Hercules in the 90s, it took me a minute to adjust, but I got used to play Kevin Sorbo playing Hercules.
All right, guys, in the chat, it'll say there's a poll. Is this movie good or bad?
Bad isn't good, or
No.
good isn't.
It's just good or bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, what do you think?
Well, we're getting ready to do it. Hold on. I got to do something real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. So it says, is this movie good or bad? And it says yes or no.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony. What is best in life?
To crush your enemies, have them driven beneath you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
We used to joke around with Matt and say laminate the
I don't know
women.
if you don't like it or not. That's all we're asking. It don't matter. We're just trying it out. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this because it doesn't matter. It's like, is it good for us? Did we like it? Did we think it's good? We're not going to look. This is not Godfather or nothing like that. Okay. We're not talking about the Godfather. We're not talking about Chinatown. We're not talking about Gone with the Wind or Casablanca. And I'm just going to give it my step of approval, though. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I think it's good for what it is. It's good for what it is. Will, good or bad?
It's good.
All right. Will says it's good. Tony, what is your vote?
It's good. It's wunderbar.
Wunderbar. My point.
Jeff.
Jeff considered good.
We all think it's good. We all think it's good. It's good, bad. It's good, bad. It's good. All right. Yeah, it's good for just kicks and laughs. It's kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm sure we'll have some bad ones coming up, but that's our step of approval for the night. Thanks you guys for let's see if everybody's voted yet. Hold on. Lady Raven said better than Sorbo.
Nice.
I kind of agree. We'll highlight that one. Better than Sorbo.
I respectfully disagree.
All right, it's all good. I don't see the poll in my chat.
I voted on it.
Interesting. I don't see it. Where's it go? Oh, there it is. No. I don't see it nowhere. That's weird. All right. We got. I'll look on the website. Maybe it's not on the phone. Maybe you can't see it on the phone. Let's see here. Do we see what the voting is? See what we got the voting here for. What the voting's at, I mean. Well, we have 100% vote. So there you go. It's good. So we'll just keep the it up there. It's good. There we go. So thanks, guys. This has been a great show. I'm glad we did. You know, it's been a journey, but this show's not ending. It's just evolving. You know what I mean? It's not really an end.
Yeah.
It's just evolving into what it should have been. It's going to be a more interactive show. We'll have polls, and we may even let the audience start voting on what, like, we'll have them pick 2 movies and see which movie we should do. But I think you all can suggest movies. Just put it in my group chat if you're in it, or in Aaron's group chats. So we'd like to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, I have another episode of Comic Conversations, and my guest will be Coffee Monster. Her name's Sabrina. Real nice lady. It's really cool. And it should be a fun comic conversation. And don't worry, Comic Conversations and the Sunday Super Show Extravaganza, they ain't going, damn it, they ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
But unfortunately, the Comic Lounge is the only show that really got canceled. But you know, it's time to evolve. Things change, you know. And because me and Aaron are going to start working more together. There may be another Thursday show where Aaron shows some of his books that he might want to get rid of or trade with people. and we'll just hang out after that and just have fun. Just thought no pressure on that show, and we might do that or something every now and then, or maybe every other week, or I don't know. We'll figure it out, Aaron. But Aaron, if you want to come backstage, I'll send you the link. Yeah, Lady Braven, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You have a good night too. It's good to see you, and all the other people that stopped by. Thank you.
I'm
Please hit
waving
the
like
thumbs up
crazy.
on the way out.
Bye.
And,
Ow.
until next time, true believers, Excelsior.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snoochie boochies.